Hare Krishna everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for coming today. Today we are going to talk about Lord Krishna. Tomorrow we are celebrating the festival, right?
Yes,
Everyone
Mataji.
is enthusiastic to participate in the festival?
Yes.
First I will pay my respectful obeisances to the Sri Gaur Natras, Srila Prabhupada and my spiritual master. And I want to take blessings from all of them. So if I commit any mistakes, so please forgive me in delivering the Srila Prabhupada message. First we play with the, we start with Mangala Sharan prayers. So we do all together. Om Anjanatirantasya Prananjana Chilakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai
Shri Gurave Namaha.
Shri Chaitanya Mahavistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamana Swapadantikam Mahesam Shri Guru Shri Yudavadakamalam
Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha
Shri
Rupam Sagatatam
Sadhana Raghunathanikantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripire Mancha Kalpa Karunyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, why do we celebrate festival? Any can have any answer for that? Why do we celebrate festivals? Yes.
If we celebrate the festival related to God, it's a reminder for us that the past times of the Lord happened during that time. I can think of that one.
Yes, that's true. So we celebrate festival to invite the people and connect them with the Lord. So that's what Krishna wants, right? Connect ourselves with the Lord. So tomorrow is the Janmashtami. So leading to Janmashtami, we'll talk about Krishna's appearance today. So why Krishna appeared in this material world?
Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam. Just to
We have to have microphones. This way we all. Yeah.
So whenever there is an irreligion in this world, then the Lord appears to religious principles as well as to properties.
Yes. So text Bhagavad Gita 4.8. So there are two reasons why Lord appeared in this material world. The whole Bhagavatam is narrated about this. Why Krishna appeared in this material world. One is to establish the religious principles and to deliver the devotees and annihilate the miscreants. So I abandon myself millennium after millennium, right? So 4.8. And the second reason is the Lord appears for his own pleasure. Last May we had a Narasimha Chaturdashi, right? So we talk about the first, in the beginning we start about the Lord's pleasure to fight, right? In the spiritual world, there are no demons. So he don't have to fight anyone. So to fight, to have that pleasure and perform the passions not appear in this material world. So we talk about birth, about advent of Sri Krishna. Okay. So you know mother of Sri Krishna, who are mother, parents and mother and father.
Yashoda.
Both are correct. So Devaki and Vasudeva, they got married and they were going on a chariot, right? So there are more musical instruments. No, before that I want to tell a story why Lord appeared. First one reason is, so there are so many demons. They are giving so much suffering to Mother Earth. So she was crying. There was a lot of disturbance going on. So she took the form of a cow and went to the Brahmalok. She wants a protection from the Lord. So Brahma took her, accompanied by all other demigods, leading along with Shiva. They went to Vaikuntha, where Lord Vishnu resides. So they prayed Purusha Sukta prayers. So Lord Vishnu sent a message to the heart of Brahmadev. So I shall appear in the material planet and will give a protection for the Mother Earth. So that's why Lord appeared in this material planet. And Devaki Vasudeva got married and going on a chariot. And there are so many musical instruments going on, bugles and so much, like representing the auspicious moment. Devaki's mother, Kamsa, usually after the marriage, girl feels separation from the family, right? So someone will take her and drop her at the in-laws. So Devaki's brother Kamsa was taking them on the chariot, and suddenly a sound came from the sky. What the sound, you know? Anybody knows?
Akash.
Yeah, what is the what Akashani is saying?
Eight son of Devaki and Vasudeva will kill.
Yes. So
Could you say that again? The mic, I couldn't hear.
The eighth son of Devaki and Vasudeva will kill.
Yes. So anybody fear of death? Right. Everyone. So Kamsa got like scared, fear. So until so far he was so loving affection with the Devaki, all of a sudden hearing from the message from the sky, so he got fear. So he wants to kill Devaki. So he captured Devaki's hair and got from down from chariot, and he was about to kill with the stone. And Vasudeva wants protection, right, for Devaki to save her life. So initially Vasudeva tried. Usually death is born as soon as we took birth. So death means annihilation of present body and taking the next life, right? So next life is decided based on our laws of nature and our actions and reactions of the activities in the present life. So he got scared and he don't listen the Vasudeva's request, because he is a demonic king and he is accompanied with all other association with all other demons. So he don't listen. So again Vasudeva tried, because you don't have a problem with Devaki, you have a problem with the child of Devaki. Right now they are not present here. In the future also we may or may not get sons. So it's not right thing to kill Devaki right now. So Kamsa pacified with Vasudeva's request. So okay, then Vasudeva also gave a promise. So you have a problem with my child, right? So to protect the Devaki's life from Kamsa, as soon as the child born to Devaki, I shall present to you. So with that he pacified. Until so far he didn't pacify Kamsa. Okay, Kamsa now, okay, I understand your deal. Okay, now I will leave Devaki now. Then hereafter, Devaki delivered a child. So, as a word of honor, Vasudeva brought the child to Kamsa and gave him. Kamsa said, I don't have a problem with this first child, so you can take him back to the child. But Vasudeva is not like a confident on the Kamsa because he has uncontrolled senses because he's a demon. At the time, any moment that he can change, right? His mind. So he's not confident. At the same time, Narada present in front of Kamsa and reminded his previous birth. Kamsa, you were in previous birth, you were a Pavanemi. You had been killed Lord Vishnu. And also the demigods already appeared in the families of Nanda Maharaj, his friends, and Yadu dynasty in the family of Vasudeva, friends and family. So be careful with them. So Kamsa makes this one thought, okay, demigods already arrived. So maybe Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu or Krishna may appear very soon. So this first child may be incarnation of Krishna, so better to kill him. So he got the child and killed. So year after, like Devaki delivered 6 babies. So he killed all the 6 babies mercilessly. Then after that, Kamsa wants to become strong person. So he made alliances with all other demons. And he also made friendship with the Jarasandha to become stronger. He occupied all the dynasties, Yadu dynasty, Bojaka and Andaka dynasty. He occupied Vasudeva's father Surasena, his dynasty also, his kingdom also occupied. So he was making so many atrocities. So everyone scared because of his atrocities and scattered here and there. So all Yadu dynasties, Yadu's families also, they got fear from Kamsa and they took shelter in the states of Kurus, Panchala and Koshala. So everywhere they scattered. Even Rohini, the other wife of Vasudeva, she got also taking shelter in the house of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. So now Devaki got pregnant with the 7th child. At this time, Devaki was so much jubilation. At the same time, she is lamenting. Anyone can give reasons why she is lamenting and she is jubilant. At the same time, she is happy and sad. Okay. Why she?
She don't know why. Neeraj Prabhu is the voice of Mataji.
No, Mataji, I think she was thinking that now it's time is coming for the 8th child. So she was kind of getting very happy, and again, she was worried that when the next kid is coming, Kans will come and kill this kid also.
Yes. So
That was the reason of sorrow, and again, why she was happy is because the end of Kansa is coming now. So she is getting, okay, just one more kid, and then
yes, that's true.
Taranar or the killer of Kansa will
Yes.
be here.
Yes, that's true. So this time, 7th pregnancy, right? Lord Vishnu has been taken shelter in the womb of plenary expansion, not Krishna, so plenary expansion. Now she was so much suffering, right? So Krishna is always very dear to his unallied devotees, right? So Krishna ordered Yogamaya. Krishna has multiple potencies, right? Varsha Shakti Vividaiva Shruyate. So Krishna ordered Yogamaya and told in the Devaki's womb, my plenary expansion, Sesha, has taken big shelter. So please transfer the child from Devaki wombs to Rohini's womb. Rohini is residing in Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda house, right? So Yogamaya actually she is the chief potency of the Supreme Lord. So she is the supreme power, and she is always under the control of supreme power. Yogamaya is nothing but she called with other names Durga, Parvati, Kanyaka, so many other names. So whoever wants like a material happiness, they worship Supreme Power Durga Devi, and who wants to elevate transcendentally, they worship Supreme Powerful. Supreme Powerful is Krishna. So Supreme Power is always under the control of Supreme Powerful. So Krishna ordered Yogamaya come and transfer the baby from Devaki wombs to Rohini's womb. So everyone thought that she has miscarriage. So
So is it a new technology that we don't even know at this time, right? We do talk about test tube baby or surrogate and all we talk. It's still, compared to what Maya Devi did, it's nothing. So we were way advanced when we talk about our, previous, our forefathers are much more advanced than what we think. But we feel proud of if we invent some new items. We feel very proud.
So then after that, eighth child, right? So Supreme Lord entered into the.
One second, before eighth child. So who was Serenity?
They,
Okay. That one, can you clearly explain why she was Serenity?
because why she is happy means Lord Vishnu has taken shelter in the womb,
Okay.
and sad is as soon as the baby would comes out baby.
Oh. Okay. No, I thought she was said that comes out to kill because her son is going to kill. Is it? No, did I understand right or what did it?
Comes out to kill the baby. As soon as the baby comes out.
He would try whether he can do it. That's a secondary.
Right.
He would try.
No, what, isn't it just mentioned somewhere that Devaki knew that from the birds in the sky that this boy is going to be the killer of Kamsa?
No.
No.
But it was mentioned that Krishna, it's like that. Lord Vishnu has taken shelter in the womb. So she felt like that. Because it's a seventh time, right? As soon as the baby
Right. Lord Krishna is taken shelter in the womb. No one can kill Lord Krishna.
yes.
But in her mind, is she thinking that he is still, the current pregnancy is still 7?
Yeah.
Because Balram has been transferred, so there is no clarity, maybe she doesn't have any clarity like saying child. But based on our, face features and how happy she was feeling, some inclination that
No,
Lord
no,
has.
it's good, yeah. But that's the audacity of a devotee. They get worried about the others. Now, fine, I'm happy Lord can stop. But now this, my brother, even though he's a demon, he's going to be killed. So this is the audacity of a devotee. No, wow. I'm happy, I'm sorry at the same time. Thank you.
Now it's Lord entered into the heart of the Vasudeva. From heart of Vasudeva to heart of Devaki he entered. So through the heart of Devaki he entered into the womb of Devaki. So at this time she was like a kind of worrying, but when you look at her face, 8th time, it was so beautiful. So everyone thinks like something is going to happen. Looking at the face, so if something wonderful is going to happen, and maybe Lord Krishna, Supreme Personality of God, will be going to appear soon.
So is it like always we get some sign before the rain thunder comes?
So at this time, Kamsa knew that Supreme Lord has been taken shelter in the womb of them. I mean, he thought like this is the 8th child, so he must be a killer of mine. So he thought like that. And at this time, she was so much worrying because 8th child, right? So the prophecy said that the 8th child will kill Kamsa, right? So the demigods appeared in front of in the Prajna house of Kamsa, and when Devaki was worrying, they were saying, he is the Satyam Param, he is true for his vow. So he is the manifestation of everything. When before the creation, he was present. During the creation also, everything resides in him. And after the annihilation also, Krishna will present. So he is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he is the virtual personality of Godhead. He is going to appear in your womb. So don't worry. And when Krishna is present, all other incarnations also present. We know Krishna appeared so many incarnations, right? Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, so many other forms, right? So when Krishna present, because he is the full potency. When Krishna is coming for Devaki and Vasudeva, with full potency is coming. He is not appearing not alone. His immediate expansion, Balram also has appeared before Krishna, right? So you don't need to worry. You don't afraid of Kamsa. So they paid obeisances and left them. Now, that time when Krishna appears, the environment, everything looks so auspicious. When the auspicious environment created, then Krishna appeared, right? So in the chapter 4.9, right? Takva geham punarjanma naiti mameti janma karma cha me divyam yo veti tatvataha takva geham punarjanma naiti mameti sochana. So whoever understands the transcendental nature of appearance, birth, activities of Sri Krishna, they immediately get what is that qualification. They transfer to the spiritual path. So when Krishna appeared, how was the environment? In all the direction, east, west, north, south, everything, everywhere it was pleasant, so pleasant, peace and prosperity. Even the auspicious stars were present in the sky, and in the villages, towns, and everywhere, Peshwingams, everywhere the climate is very pleasant. Even the parks are so filled with all birds and peacocks. The birds are singing very pleasingly, and peacocks are also dancing, and the moon also appears like a full moon. Is Krishna appeared in a full moon?
No.
Then why moon is a full moon?
He wants to see the appearance.
No. Because Krishna appeared in the hierarchy of the moon, Chandravamsha. So that's why moon was overjoyous and appeared like a full moon.
It wasn't Janmashtami.
Sorry?
Because of Janmashtami.
Yes. So even the star, the Rohini star, the auspicious star, is also present there. And even the Brahmana's house, their minds are also pleasant because they got disturbed. Demons are giving disturbances when they are offering the sacrifice to the fire. So they got disturbed and they stopped. But at the time of Krishna's birth, everything was auspicious and their minds are filled with pleasant, and they started offering the sacrifices to the fire. So when they are doing, they heard voice that Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead is going to appear. So even the constellations are also auspicious. At the auspicious moment, everything was adjusted automatically at the time of Krishna's birth. So midnight, tomorrow, midnight. Tomorrow midnight, Krishna appeared like a bright light, rain cloud. How Krishna appeared? Anyone knows when Krishna appeared? He didn't appear like an ordinary human being. He appeared like a different. Yes. So he appeared with 4 hands. How we want with 2 hands, right? So he appeared with 4 hands, holding Shankara Gadava, and marking like a Kaustuba, and wearing the necklace, Shamantaka, and even having helmet, bedak with Vaidurya stone, silken garments. You can see in the picture, bottom, Krishna. Right? So wearing valuable jewels, anklets, bracelets, and kundalas, earrings. So much. So he appeared like a 400 Vishnu. And he didn't cry at all when he born. Usually baby cries, right? As soon as the baby is born, they cry. Krishna laughing nicely. And even the prisoner house also is like illuminating. It's not dark, but with the Krishna's appearance, everything is like effulgence. So with the appearance of Shri Krishna, Vasudeva got like stuck with wonder. Oh, he is not like an ordinary child. He is the supreme personality of Godhead. So he is the manifestation of everything. So he immediately bow down and with folded hands pay obeisances to the supreme personality of Godhead. And Vasudeva and Devaki paid obeisances. And Vasudeva spoke, you are the supreme personality of Godhead, and you are lying as a Mahavishnu in the casual motion. So when you are breathing with the most unlimited universes manifested, and then you enter in each universe as Kshirodak Sai, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. From there, in each living entity and in every atom, you enter in the heart, enter as a Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. That's how you enter into the heart of the Devaki. That's I understood that. So you are the supreme personality of Godhead. But when Krishna appeared, Vasudeva was like he usually in our families, Kshatriya families, all other families, in a male chain bond, we celebrate that moment as auspicious, right? So Vasudeva wants to celebrate, but he was externally prisoned by the Kamsa. So he wants to, usually if any auspicious moment occurs, we offer something charity to the Brahmanas and the sages, right? Why we give charities?
To get blessing for the kids, I mean the newborn baby.
That's one thing. Another thing is to purify ourselves, right? Even when accumulate the health, wealth, we do so many things, knowingly, unknowingly, right? So to purify that, we give donations, like we give charity to purify ourselves. So he wants to give 10,000 crores to the Brahmanas, but he couldn't do that because he was externally prisoned by Kamsa. So through mind, he offered that charity to the Brahmanas. But they are worrying, how can we protect this child from Kamsa? They are so much worried. So they know he is the supreme personality of Godhead, but with the child affection, like the affection and love, the kid, so they were so much worried. Then Krishna, Krishna gave it like a confidence. Don't be scared. Everything is created by me. I created the Kamsa, so don't worry. I appeared as a supreme personality of Godhead 3 times to you. Vasudeva and Devaki. He appeared 3 times as a supreme personality of Godhead. So Krishna knows everything, right? Krishna is the present, past, future. He knows everything. Maybe Devaki and Vasudeva, they don't remember their past, what is their past, but Krishna remembers. So in the past lives, Vasudeva and Krishna, they were like the Sutapa and Krishna. They are so pious, and they perform the devotional service and please the Lord so much. And the Lord benedicted them. What do you want? So Krishna asked, okay, you appear as my son 3 times. Okay, Krishna said, okay, I will appear as a Krushigarva. That is the first line. And the second thing is Aditi and Kashyapa. He came in a god form, Vamanadev. And the third time, he came as a son to Vasudeva and Dev. So to convince him that I appeared as a supreme personality of Godhead, so I appeared in this form to convince you. So to fulfill the desires of devotees, he manifests himself. Usually we have soul and super soul in our heart. Whatever we desire, the super soul regards everything, right? Activities. You desire, but you forget sometimes, right? But Krishna remembers everything. He regards everything in your what is in your heart, right? So he fulfills everything. He fulfills whatever is you desire. So now Krishna after this Vasudeva was like a worrying. They were worrying, right? How to protect. So Krishna told, okay, take me and exchange me. Take me to the Gokul and exchange me with a baby girl just born to Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. But here, Vasudeva didn't ask, how can I take you? He didn't ask anything. He just followed the Krishna's instructions. So, to take Krishna, so, and also they were like a, in the prison house, they are like a, what is that? Conditioner. Shackled, like an animal. They got ring here and the shackle here and everything. They cannot move. So, but to take Krishna to Gokul, so he took a basket from the maternity house and arranged it like a soft cloth, whatever they have in the prison house, and make a nice bed for Krishna to carry. When Vasudeva is carrying Krishna, and he arranged so nicely. On the sides also he put some nice clothes so that Krishna did not roll over on the sides also. So he take care so much nicely. And one more thing here, one lesson we can, I heard in the one lecture, when you carry Krishna on your tongue, all the unlimited shackles of birth, old age, disease and death, everything will be cut. So, and also like when they were in the prison house, how they were like that, there are 16 iron gates. So Vasudeva has to cross over all the 16 gates to take Krishna out to go. And here, when Vasudeva wants to take the Krishna out, first door open. Okay, before that, okay, to cross how they got like a put in the prison house means like there are two lines also sitting on the outside of the gate. He has to cross over the lines. As soon as they escape, the lines will attack.
Lines.
And also there is a door slab. Two persons holding the door slab. As soon as the gates out, they drop the stone slab. So that much restrictions they have. So Vasudeva has to cross all over this. So here Vasudeva put Krishna in the basket, and as soon as he come to close to the first door, it opened. Then first he looked outside how the guards are, how they are. So they are all in the sleeping. They are all in Yoga Maya. So in the Maya illusion, they all were sleeping. No one can see them. So everything is under Krishna's control. So he crossed one door and then crossed next door. So doors are opening like a one by one. It's not opening all at once. It's opening one by one. You know, I heard in the class when the doors are opening at one by one, Acharyas has explained, it's like compared to the sunrise. Sunrise is slowly coming, right? It don't come at all once, right? Slowly comes. And also when you opening the door, there is no speaking sound. So even the sunrise also there is no sound, right? It was so pleasant. So it's compared to like a sunrise. And he is the Krishna is the Surya Narayan, right? When he is coming, everything is giving away. So and Vasudeva is also sincerely carrying Krishna. When the service comes for us, when we sincerely performs, all the hurdles, all the problems, whatever comes in our bhakti life, it all goes away. So Vasudeva carried Krishna and crossed all over the gates. And also 16 gates represents one thing. We have 5 working senses, 5 knowledge requiring senses, mind and 5 graspments, right? So these 16 represents all these senses. When we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we cross all these 16 things. It's easy to connect to the Lord. So we had to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. always. Then Vasudev crossed all the 16 gates, and as soon as he stepped out, and the heavy rain came. He is the Supreme Lord, he can control the rain, right? We may have get a question like that, right? But why it was a lot of rain? And also he has Vasudev has to cross the river Yamuna. Yamuna also is like with the heavy rain, it was overflowing with water and the waves also very intense. Anybody can give the reasons for this? What?
I heard in one lecture that Yamuna wanted to touch the lotus feet of the Lord.
Yes, that's one reason.
I don't know why it rained though. You can tell us now.
Yeah, Yamuna touched on water. Yamuna is like a Krishna's wife, Kalindi. He is a Sindhu Kanya Pati. Sindhu means ocean, Kanya means daughter, Pati means husband. Lakshmi Devi is the daughter of ocean, right? So, who is the husband of Lakshmi?
Vishnu.
Vishnu. He is the supreme personality of God, right? So he becomes how he relates to ocean? Son-in-law, right? So as a son-in-law, Yamuna Devi is washing Krishna's feet. That's right. And why rain is coming? Rain collects the water from the ocean, right? So as a son-in-law, to give a gift to his son-in-law, the clouds taking water from the ocean as a gift and giving like a abhishek, doing abhishek to Supreme Lord. And also there are some external reasons why the rain has appeared. When the heavy rains is there, do we go out? We don't go out. Who is outside, they also rush to the home, right? And who are also inside, they can go outside and even they can't see because of heavy thunderstorms and heavy rain. You could not see even through the window also what's happening. Vasudev is carrying Krishna and nobody can see Krishna and Vasudev over there. Right? And also because of heavy rain on the roof also it's making big sound. With that sound no one can hear the Vasudev's footprints also. So there are some reasons why it's rained himself. So that no one can see Krishna and Vasudev going outside. Now Yamuna gave a path to Krishna and Vasudev is crossing the river Yamuna. Because of heavy rain, there is another devotee present. Who is another devotee present here? Can you see in the picture? Shesh, right? Anathas opened his hoods and become an umbrella to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? So he crossed river Yamuna and reached Nanda Maharaj's house, Gokul. There Yashoda Maya with the labor pain, she was tired and she was in deep sleep. She delivered a female child. So Vasudev placed Krishna next to Yashoda and carried that baby girl and reached Madura. And as soon as he reached, all the gates are closed and even the shackles also clamped by Isaka. So that Kamsa could not recognize. There are so many things happening. Right? So then the baby girl placed next to Mother Devaki and the baby cried. And the gods woke up and heard the sound and delivered the message to the Kamsa. As soon as Kamsa heard, he got out, oh, my death already appeared. So he got so much fear. So he came and took the baby. He wants to kill. Devaki requested, she is a female child, you have a problem with the male child, but I delivered a baby girl, so please don't kill her, she will become a wife of your son, I shall promise, so leave her, let her live as my daughter. But Kamsa did not listen to her and he took the baby. And as soon as he took the baby slipped from the hands and went into the sky and spoke the words, Kamsa, you rascal! How can you kill me? The boy who killed who is going to kill you already appeared somewhere within the material world, within the world somewhere. So your death is inevitable, so he will come and kill you. And she went away after giving this message. She left her abode. Then comes a like a something he felt like he asked forgiveness from his brother-in-law Devaki. I did so much for you. I killed all my nephews, so please forgive me. So he requested, and they are like a virtuous, right? Devaki and Vasudev. They are so virtuous, so they forgive him. And Kamsa went and called all his counselors, and told everything, narrated everything what happened like this. But their friends, demons, right? So they told, okay, now we will kill the child. We will send our friends, demons, and ask them to kill the baby, whoever born within this 10 days. So he sent, Kamsa sent so many demons, right? Putana, Trinavata, Agasur, Bakasur, Denukasur. So Krishna performed pastimes. Then here Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj announced that Yashoda Mai delivered a baby boy, Lord Krishna, and he wants to celebrate birth ceremony of Krishna, and he called astrologers and priests to perform the birth ceremony. So everyone wants to participate in the birth ceremony of Krishna tomorrow.
Yes.
So please come tomorrow 6 p.m. Now Rasavigraha Prabhu will take you to the Vrindavan and give darshan of the Lord.
Let's go.
So we got a ticket. We got a preview. I'm going to pay for everyone. So it was a wonderful auspiciousness that we have seen when Krishna was born, and also you can talk a minute about this. This is very important to know what is the meaning of Krishna.
Yeah. This is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vadalila 9130. So the word Krish is the attractive feature of the Lord's existence, and now means spiritual pleasure. When the verb Krish is added to the affix na, it becomes Krishna, which indicates the absolute truth.
So where did all this happen? So for the pastime that we have seen, what is the location? Where did it happen? Now from Mathura to Vrindavan, I think it's an hour to an hour and a half maybe. But it's
walking.
Yeah, but definitely, we have to visit both the places. Both are important. We have to see where Krishna took birth, but at the same time, where Krishna did all of his pastimes is also important. And if we know, and Vrindavan is filled with temples, big and small. Almost a lot of homes also have their own temples, and if we counted, around 5,000 plus temples are there in Vrindavan. But we may not be able to go to each and every temple, but for our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy that we follow, we take the instructions or we read a lot of literature being written by Goswamis. There are 6 Goswamis, we'll see them, but we also have those 6 Goswamis in this room. Does anyone know? On the order, right? And all of these 6 Goswamis, 6G. We have 4G, 5G, 6G is coming. So we will inaugurate 6G tomorrow, the technology. It's going to work crazy.
We already have 60.
Yeah. So all of the Goswamis, they have either initiated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the embodiment, and we always pray to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and every song that we sing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is almost there. And all these 6 Goswamis either been initiated or disciples in some way connected to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And only one Goswami, which is Jiva Goswami, he is number 5 here. He is initiated by his uncle Rupa Goswami. So these are the 6 names of Goswamis that we see here. The first one is Rupa Goswami. In his previous life, or in the spiritual world, he is called Rupa Manjari, and he is also called Sambandha Acharya. What is Sambandha means? Does anyone know? Except it's straight.
Sanatan Goswami. I think it's Sanatan Goswami is Sambandha, no?
This is what I read. I maybe we can refer again. But Sambandha Acharya. So Sambandha is nothing but the relationship, means relationship. So the relationship of a soul with the Supreme Personality of God. That's what we want, right? And the second one we see here is Sri Sanatan Goswami. He is also in the spiritual world known as Lavanga Manjari. And he is also known as Abhideya Acharya. Abhideya means the means of attaining an object of pursuit. So our goal is to achieve Krishna Prema, right? To achieve that we need a means, which is nothing but bhakti. So through Sanatan Goswami, he worshipped Radha Govinda. And the third one we have here is Rasa Manjari, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. And he played very key role in building the Radha Govinda temple. And the fourth Goswami is Raghunath Das Goswami. He is known in the spiritual world as Rati Manjari. And he is also called Prayojana Acharya. Prayojana Acharya means basically the end goal that we want, right? It is love for Krishna. So by serving in the mood of maid servants, we want to make Radha Krishna happy and then get their service. And the fifth Goswami is Sri Jiva Goswami, and he is also known as Vilasa Manjari. And he was initiated by his uncle Rupa Goswami, and he played a key role in establishing the Radha Damodar temple. And the sixth Goswami is Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, and he is known as Guna Manjari. And he was a key person in building the Radharaman temple. There are other 2 Manjaris, total 8 are important. Other 2 Manjaris I'm trying to remember. Lokanath Goswami, Krishnadas Kavidas Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. I don't remember what are the Manjari names, but those 2 are personalities that are important. And these are the 6 Goswamis whom we need to really pray, because they almost wrote our Vaishnava philosophy, the literature that we follow. Especially we also been called Rupanugas. We follow Rupa Goswami. And this is one of the sloka that was there in Nama Sankirtan prayers and written by Sri Narottam Das Thakur. Do you want to sing this? Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghuna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghuna. So this the whole sloka Nama Sankirtan have I think 8 or 10. This might be the 4th one. So Prabhupada also really emphasized that we need to really follow the Goswamis, because they have given all the, not just the literature, they have given lead example how we need to live as a devotee. And just on one instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they all left their places, stayed away from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all the way in Vrindavan, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu either is in Mayapur area, Bengal, or he was in Orissa, Jagannath Puri. But they stayed for years, decades and decades to follow the instruction that was given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What was the instruction given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to them?
To write bhakti literatures
And
establish temples in Vrindavan.
yes, and excavate some of the good old temples. Get the deities which are not able to be found. And these acharyas have done a wonderful job. And again, the names here. In these 7 temples that we will visit today, Radha Raman temple, Radha Damodar, Radha Shyamasundar, Radha Raman, Radha Govinda, Radha Gokulananda and Gopinath. Radha Gopinath. And you can see in all of these what is common? Radha. So without Radha Rani, Radha ke bina Shyam bhi Adha. Without Krishna, without Radha Rani, even Krishna is only 50%. And even though we don't call Radha name directly, but we call her in our Hare Krishna many more times than Krishna and Rama. Hare is the internal potency of the Lord that we are praying to. Please engage us in loving service for the Lord. So we do have a big festival that's coming, Radhastami. We really need to celebrate wonderfully. And here you can see on the side I have text Sambandha Deva Pranam. And we did when we started the before the class we did the Mangalacharan, right? We did a shorter version. There is a bigger version of Mangalacharan. I don't know if we call it Mangalacharan or Pranam prayers, where we also pray to all at least the three main deities, Madan Mohan, Govinda and Gopinath. So the Madan Mohan Pranam prayers, anyone know? I have a hint here, Jayatam. Jayatam Suratau Pangur Mama Manta Matir Gati Matsar Pasya Radha Madan Mohan. So we brought the Radha Madan Mohan deity in our prayers. And the second one Abhidev Pranam, here the hint is Divya. Divya Vrinda Ranya Kalpa Vriksha Kalpa Dhruma So we pray to Lord Radha Govinda also. And the seventh one here we see Prayojanadide, Shriman. Shriman Rasa Rambhi Vamshi Vatakata Stita Vedu Swanai Gopir Gopi Nata Shriyasuna. So you try to also read that bigger one. You pray to many 21. And we do recite this the 21 prayers on
Srila Prabhupada
appearance day. If you so definitely don't miss Srila Prabhupada appearance day when we are offering Pushpanjali to Srila Prabhupada. We offer those prayers.
So Prabhupada, just you mentioned one more back. Here you mentioned the right Sambandha Deva and Sadhana Goswami. The first one is switched.
First one is?
You switched the one.
Oh, I switched. Okay.
Ramaji asked the question.
Oh, got it.
But this is right. Madan Mohan is Sadhana Goswami, Sambandha, and Rupa Goswami is Abhidev Radha Govinda.
So these are the glimpse of how these temples look in the present day. Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Damodar, Radha Shyamasundar, Radha Raman, Radha Govind, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Govinda. So now we will go to each temple. In 35 minutes we will see what we can cover. So the Radha Raman temple is like an iconic temple. Radha Madan Mohan. This is one of the first temple in Vrindavan. It is like 50 to 60 feet. It's almost like a tall tower. And the story goes, the main Acharya that we I'll go back to that. So we all know Advaita Acharya. He found this deity on the Kaliya Ghat. It's also called Advaita Ghat. And initially this deity was known as Madan Gopal. I could not find a reference when and where it changed from Madan Gopal to Madan Mohan, but initially the deity was known as Madan Gopal. So he was worshipping Madan Gopal for a very long time, but at some point he had to go back to Bengal, Mayapur. Then he entrusted the deity to one of the Brahmana. His name is Purushottam Chaubey. So he entrusted the deity, please do serve now onwards. And Chaubey, the Purushottam Chaubey was taking care of the Lord very, very nicely, just like his kid. He had many other children, but he was taking care of the deity just like a kid. And Lord was also very happy, and he was also playing with his kids. It was a wonderful time that he has. But one time, Sanatan Goswami, who was there because of the instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to excavate and the more deities, and he was going out for Madhukari. Madhukari means begging for alms, right? Then he saw Radha Gopal, and he was playing with the deities. So he got very angry. Deity is not supposed to be on the floor playing with the kids. We have to follow certain etiquette, and we have to follow certain rules and regulations. And he took a big class to Purushottam Chobe. And Purushottam Chobe said, "Yeah, I'm very sorry. We will definitely take care of Radha Gopal just like what you said." And then that scene ended, and he started worshipping Lord. Whatever the instructions that were given by Goswami. And the same night, and Chobe has got a dream, and Krishna came in his dream. You are taking care of me very nicely. I'm very, very happy. But Sanatan Goswami doesn't have any children. So I would like to be worshipped by Sanatan Goswami. Please hand me over to him. And the same night, Sanatan Goswami also got a dream. In the dream, Krishna said, "You chastised one of my best devotee. He was taking care of me very nicely. Why did you do that?" So he came to dreams of both of them. And next morning, Sanatan Goswami went to Chobe's house to say sorry to him. But as soon as he went there, Chobe first paid pranams to him. "Please forgive me. I made I made an offense, and I want to give this deity to you." No. Krishna was very happy with you. Why are you giving this deity to me? No, Krishna personally gave me instruction. Please give me to you so that you can take care of me. Then Sanatan Goswami could not say anything, and he said, "Okay, as an instruction that is given by Lord, I am going to take care of it." So he took Madan Gopal, and he doesn't have any big place to live. He was living under a tree, and he started worshipping Lord under a tree, and whatever the Madhukari he used to get, he used to laugh. Right? And he was hanging, when we, in olden days, for the kids, right? How do you hang children? Maybe sari or something we put, and we put a small baby and then take care of him. So Lord was taken care like that. But he was very lovingly doing within his whatever the power he has. And he used to feed whatever the items that he used to get from Madhukari. Most of the times people give like some dry chapati, some dry items. So he used to give, and Krishna, Madan Gopal was very happily accepting it. But one day he said, "Enough is enough. I need something more." So he said, "You're giving me chapatis, that's fine, but can you please add some salt to it? There is no taste. I'm feeling very dry. I'm not able to even to swallow. Can you add some salt?" And there was a wonderful loving exchange happens between them. And Sanatan Goswami says, "You ask me for salt today, and tomorrow you ask for sweet. You may ask for chapango. Where do I get from? Please eat what I give." I mean, it's an authority, it's a loving authority that he has. We should not take this in a wrong way. He has a loving authority, and they have wonderful exchange of dialogues between them. And Lord arranges him everything that he wants by himself. It's just that we think that we are doing it. No, he arranges everything by himself. So at the same time, when all this conversation happened next day, there was one businessman who was taking his 3 big ships with a lot of merchandise and salt. He was carrying them on the Yamuna River. I think he was planning to go to Delhi. So Yamuna also flows to Delhi, right? So he was trying to carry his ships with loads of merchandise along with the salt, but his boats got stuck in the sand of the mud or sand of Yamuna. He was not able to move them, and he was worried so much. And he talked to many people. Can anyone help? Can anyone help? Nobody were able to give any direction because they are so big. We are not powerful enough to pull them out. Then Lord himself appeared as a small covered boy and went to him and said, there is one Sanatan Goswami. He's there near that under the tree. Please go to him. He will be able to help him. And when he went there and pray obeisance, the businessman pray obeisances to Sanatan Goswami and said, "Can you please help me? What do you think I am? I am not Bahubali. Can you look at me? I can't even move myself, and I'm just taking care of my deity here. And what can I do? But all I can say, instead of me, pray to this Gopal, he may be able to help you. And then, to his surprise, after he paying obeisance and praying to the Lord, he got a message from his subordinate saying that, Yamuna started overflowing down and the boat started moving. So he was very, very happy, and then he took the boats, he went to Delhi or wherever he had to sell those goods. He made a lot of money. When he made a lot of money, as his gratitude, he came back to Sanatana Goswami and said, you saved me from many loss that I could not handle. Thank you so much. But please help me, please suggest me what can I do with this money. So Krishna arranged everything. He arranged all for himself, and now he arranged a situation where even temple can be built. Then Sanatana Goswami instructed him, Lord is sitting, we have been serving him, serving Lord under this hot sun. He doesn't have any roof. Can you please build a temple? Then with the money that he was able to make, he built such a beautiful temple that you can see there. And who are these deities on the other side? I'll come to them at a later point. But definitely you have Radha Madan Mohan temple and what we see there. So this is a beautiful pastime. So I can request whenever you go to any place, right? Try to hire a devotee, even though you may have to pay some service fee, because looking at the deity it will be done in a minute. But unless we attach to the place and the story behind what happened and why this temple have been constructed, we cannot take those memories back until we hear from your ears, not just from eyes but also from ears. And today, let's put a seed of a desire in our heart. We want to visit Vrindavan. Can we say that? We want to visit Vrindavan. We want to make a visit to Vrindavan. Right? We want to make a visit to Vrindavan. And then yeah, that's even better. And take darshan of the Lord and take the Braja Raj, which is more powerful. Braja Raj means dust. Dust is a very very not right word to use, but that's what we have. So we want to take a dust of Braja Raj and then apply to our forehead and on our head. And Lord, I have accepted your desire, and He got the dust for every one of us. Please pass on this. So every one of us can take a little bit of, you can put on your forehead or head. This is dust of Vrindavan. So while we do that, we also want to go to the second temple, which is Radha Damodar temple. And this temple was established by Jiva Goswami, and this is in the Seva Kunj area.
Is it a 7-story temple?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So the deities that we see Radha Damodar here, these deities were personally carved by Rupa Goswami and given as a gift to Jiva Goswami to worship. So Rupa Goswami is a very skilled person, not just writing literature, but he can also carve a beautiful deity of Radha Damodar. And he got this beautiful black marble from Vindhya mountains, and he carved this on the month of Kartik. We do have Kartik month coming very soon, where we will pray to Radha Damodar, and we will hear more pastimes about that. And before Jiva Goswami, after serving them, he entrusted these deities to be taken care by Krishna Das. Sri Krishna Das. He is also known as Kasturi Mandir. Kasturi Mandir. So this temple have many other deities like Radha Vrindavan, and those are the personal deities of Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami and Radha Madhav. Those are the deities of Jaydev Goswami, Sri Radha Chelchikan, Srila Bhugarbha Goswami, and Govardhan Shila. So we do have a small picture of Govardhan Shila, which is very, very important here. So, what is the story behind this Srila, right? Sanatana Goswami was making a trip every day to have a Govardhan Parikrama. Every day. Usual Govardhan Parikrama that devotees now take is around 21 to 22 kilometers. The one that Goswami was taking was 30-32 kilometers every day. That was his service. But after a while, he became very old and he was still trying to perform his service to go around Govardhan Parvat. Then Lord appeared to him, hey, you are at a stage where you cannot really do this, you don't need to come. Lord, how can I give up my service? Then Lord said, don't worry. So he stood on one shila, one stone, and started playing flute. When he started playing flute, the stone melted. So you can see the footprint of Lord there, and also they also have the footprints of calf, or the calf, yeah, and cowherd stick, and the flute. So if you go to the temple, make sure you ask the pujari, please give me darshana. So sometimes if you are lucky, they will bring the shila, and then they can show it to you. So please do try that. And what is the other important thing of Radha Damodar temple? Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So here the seed of ISKCON probably have been placed in Prabhupada. He made lot of plans for establishing the ISKCON. And so in this Radha Damodar temple there is also a small room where Prabhupada stayed for a couple of years he stayed. And there is a small kitchen. You can still go and take a darshan. They have Prabhupada just like what we see here from the asana. So they do have, there is a Prabhupada, I think he is writing something in that form. They do have. And the kitchen is there with whatever they probably some of the utensils that they are able to save that Prabhupada used. So it is very important for us to remember this place. And Prabhupada also translated Srimad Bhagavatam first canto in that Radha Damodar temple room where he was staying. This is very close to my heart, Radha Shyam Sundar. This story is so beautiful. And this is one of the every deity is beautiful. We cannot say which is the most beautiful. It's up to you and whatever the connection you can make, right? And this temple was established by a person called Shyamananda Pandit, and his name initially was Dukhi Krishnadas. Dukhi Krishnadas. He was originally, his name was actually Dukhi. He was originally from Orissa, and at a very small age, he developed a love for Radha and Krishna. Whenever he hears the pastimes of Radha Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, he was literally crying and dancing. And people used to think, what is this guy doing at a very small age? But he was in a happy mood, feeling ecstasy, and he used to do all that. At a very small age, imagine, 11 years or something. At that age, he started developing the love for the Lord, and he wanted to go take initiation. He wanted to take initiation. So he went to Bengal, one of the place called Ambika Kalan, and he approached one of the guru, Hridaya Chaitanya Adhikari. Hridaya Chaitanya Adhikari. And he is also a disciple of Gauridas Pandit. And when he took the shelter from Dukhi, he changed his name to Dukhi Krishnadas. The devotee name was Dukhi when he was in Orissa. When he went to Bengal and took the initiation, his name became Dukhi Krishnadas. And he ordered also the spiritual master mood of teachings also differ. Every spiritual master have a different mood in teaching. One may be doing in Dasyaras, one may be doing in Sakyaras. I think his guru was mostly in the Sakyaras. But he identified this Dukhi Krishnadas is not with the Sakyaras. He is with the Madhuryaras. So I think we need to upgrade him. Then he instructed him, you need to go to Vrindavan and meet all these Goswamis. But usually let's say, I have a subordinate in my office. I always try to hold him, even to his neck. You cannot leave me. You got to serve me. But here, this person is amazing, this guru, and he asked him to go to Vrindavan. And Dukhi Krishnadas, when he went to Vrindavan, he visited many places like Nandagram. What is Nandagram? Right? And Barsana, Radharani's place, and Govardhan Hill, and he visited Radhakund and Shyamakund, and he imagined many pastimes in his, in his mind, and he was enjoying his life. And he also went to Yavat. Yavat is the place where Radharani's Sasuma, Jatila. So he went to Yavat and Vrindavan, and he took darshan of all these deities like Radha, Govinda, Radha, Madan Mohan, everyone. And there he met Raghunath Das Goswami and Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. And then, after a while, they instructed him, you should go meet Jiva Goswami. Then he felt, as soon as he heard that name, I think I found my destination. All my search that I have been doing for many years, I think came to the end, and he went to Jiva Goswami. And he was able to convince, please accept me and provide me some services. And Jiva Goswami, he gave many services to be taken care, but also he asked him to take care of the Seva Kunj. It is like a big area with a lot of trees and everything. So your responsibility to take care of these Seva Kunj. And every day cleaning this whole yard of Seva Kunj, he did for 12 years. If we sweep the temple after a week, we say, can I get a different service? Right? If I get the same food every day by your mother, when are you cooking pasta? Right? Or when I am making pizza? Whatever. But he did this service for 12 years without complaint, and more happily he was enjoying that service. So, service doesn't matter, it's our attitude and mood with which we do. Any service will give the same result. Any service will give the same result. Even handling prasadam, very nice. So one day, Dukhi Krishnadas, after cleaning the Seva Kunj, he slept in the Seva Kunj. He was tired. He slept for some time, and he went into trance. And in the trance, he was seeing a lot of gopis and Krishna, and everyone are dancing. And Radharani, to please Krishna more, she was dancing even more. And that pastime ended. He woke up. But actually, this is not a pastime. Radharani, Krishna, gopis, everybody really had that, dancing party in the Seva Kunj on that day. When he woke up and saw all the steps on the grass, they were completely, you can clearly see the steps, and also the environment itself was completely different than what he was seeing before. It seems to be like even trees were happy, flowers were blooming so nicely, the fragrance were coming way different than like before. And same time, as this pastime happened, Radharani went to and the Leela was coming to end on that night, and they heard a voice. Radharani heard a voice, Jatila. So somebody reminded your Sasuma. Sasuma means mother-in-law. So somebody reminded, and then immediately said, I need to run. But at that time, looks like she lost one of the left anklet. But she because she was in a rush, she went there, and then once she went to the house, then she realized that she lost something. Then she talked to Lalita Saki, and they wanted to go and then find where is my the left anklet, because that was a gift given by mother-in-law, and she will be angry if she doesn't find with Radharani. So both of them came, but Radharani was hiding behind a tree, and Lalita Saki. So Lalita Saki took a disguise of an old woman with a not like a kingly look, very old and like a beggar, almost like a beggar. She took a form of that and went to this Dukhi Krishnadas and said, "Hey, my queen have lost one of the anklets. Did you find it?" And Dukhi Krishnadas said, yes, I found it. But how do I trust you? You doesn't look like the owner of that anklet, because that was looking like a transcendental. When I see that, it was like a sun, shining like a sun. There is a Indra Neelamani, means a diamond embedded within that. It was like giving a big shine, and I found that under a pomegranate tree. But how can I trust you? So the love of exchange, exchange words go on, and he was not ready to give unless you bring your queen and show the other one. It's a logical, right? You show the other one, then I can trust you. Otherwise, I will not trust you. And Radharani from behind was thinking, Lalita Sakhi is no match to this Krishnadas, Krishnadas. And finally, he said, I will give, but because this is not something that anybody can touch. If you own this, or your queen own this, that means you are also transcendental. Please show your full form. And Lalita Sakhi gracefully accepted for obedience and then showed her form. And he also and then said, what do you want in return? I'm going to take this, but what is that you want? What do you want in return? Then he said, I want the service of Lord Shyam Sundar in Golok Vrindavan. But you cannot get that. You have given some instruction that you need to follow. You cannot go to Golok Vrindavan. Finish everything here, and then you can go back to Golok Vrindavan. And Radharani was also very pleased, and he requested, can I take darshan of Radharani's feet? But Radharani finally accepted and told Lalita Sakhi to please give my mantra and ask him to take bath in Radhapur. And he did that, and he became a Manjari. Once he became a Manjari, Radharani with that anklet, Lalita Sakhi touched with that anklet on his forehead. When you hold the anklet like this, with the diamond, she touched on Dukhi Krishnadas' forehead. So from that point onwards, his tilak became Shyamananda Tilak, Shyamanandi Tilak. And he was also instructed, you should not tell this pastime anyone but only Jiva Goswami. I could not find why only Jiva Goswami, but they want to keep this very secret. And so he went to Jiva Goswami, he told this secret, the whole pastime that happened. Then Jiva Goswami started dancing happily. I'm very, very happy for you. In this material world, if I say Brahma Prabhu got $1 million, I will not even see his face for at least 10 days. So maybe you'll get a lot this way. But I will see you for sure. So that is the nature of these elevated souls. They don't feel envy for the success of others. Goswami was also very happy, and then that's how this pastime of Krishnadas, Dukhi Krishnadas, and his name also became Shyamananda Das. His name is Shyamananda Das, his tilak is Shyamananda, Shyamanandi. Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki Jai. Next one, we'll go to this beautiful Radharaman temple. See, he looked like a small boy, right? Very dark complexion. So, for this, the story behind this is the main person is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So, Gopal Bhatta Goswami is a person. When he was a very small child, maybe 10 or 11 years old, at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went on South Indian tour. Then he went to a very famous place called Srirangam in Tamil Nadu, yeah, where you can see Ranganath, a very huge deity of Ranganath. And he was, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying there. Venkata Bhatta, he is the Srirangam. On Chaturmas, I heard one statement that usually Acharyas don't try to travel much, they want to stay in one place. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed 4 months in one's house. So he was very lucky, I would say, Venkat Bhatta. At that time, Gopal Bhatta, who is the 11-12 years kid, he was serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very nicely. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also very pleased with his services. And Gopal Bhatta wanted to go along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to wherever he goes, but he said, no, right now you need to take care of your parents. When your parents leave this Mother Earth and then go to Golok Vrindavan, at that time you go to Vrindavan. That was the instruction. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami served their parents very nicely once they left their bodies. Then he went to Vrindavan, and he met the Goswamis there. When he went to Vrindavan, he met Goswamis, and then he explained everything what was the instruction that he got from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And at the same time, somebody gave instruction to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that Gopal Bhatta Goswami also came under taking the shelter of all the Goswamis. But he was very sad in a way, because I served Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when I was very young, but I am not able to see now. So he was in that mood. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came into his dreams. Why don't you go to Nepal? Nepal is all the way on the north, west, northeast.
Oh, Vrindavan, you mean?
No, for India.
Oh,
India. Northeast of north. So when he went to Nepal, he basically wanted to go take a dip in the river called Gandaki. The Kali Gandaki or Kala Gandaki. What is the importance of Gandaki river? Shaligram. So he took a bath in Shaligram Sila. He stayed there for some time, and usually Acharyas or Goswamis, they will have kamandal, which is like a container to hold the water. So he was trying to collect some water, and he could see like 12 Shaligram Silas jump into his water, into the kamandal or the container. Then he thought by mistake it happened, he poured them back into the water, and again dipped again 12 Silas he could see, he put them back. Third time, again he could see. Then he thought that this is the will of the Lord, that I have to take them and serve them. So he took them and then started worshipping them very nicely, all the 12 Shilas. I think you can still see them when you go there, if you ask for the permission. They might be able to show. And one day, one of the businessmen came and he gifted dresses for the deities. All he had is Shaligram Shilas. He gave a flute, mukut, dress, everything he gave. He took it, but he doesn't know what to do with them. He was thinking, if I had deities with me, I would have dressed them very, very nicely and I would have served them. Right? And then on the day of, all this is happening on the day of Narasimha appearance day. So he was thinking, remembering Lord Narasimha appeared out of a pillar. So if I have a deity, appeared in front of me, I would love to serve them. So next day when he saw, he could see Radharaman. He was holding them in a cloth. All the Govardhan Shilas he was holding in a cloth, and then he could see when a beautiful small little boy came out of one of the Shila, and you could see the color and the shading that you were able to see the deity here. They almost look like Shaligram Shila. If anyone have seen Shaligram Shila, they are like very shiny outside, very dark. So this is how Radharaman appeared to Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So we want to pray to Radharaman. Sri Radharaman ki Jai. So the next one is the Radha Govindji temple, and here Rupa Goswami has given his life. Rupa Goswami got instructions from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to excavate a lot of all the deities of Vrindavan. So he was so happy, but unhappy because he was not able to find Govindji, Radha Govindji. So he was lamenting a lot. And one day, one small kid came, and he looked so transcendental, so beautiful, so charming. And Rupa Goswami could not hold his thought, and he poured all of his sadness, why he is sad. I'm able to do everything except Radha Govind. And that person, the small kid who came, is nothing but Radha Krishna himself. He appeared and then told, don't worry, there is a hill called Gomat Hill very nearby. On the top of the hill, every day one cow comes and she pours the milk by herself. So definitely Govindji is there, you should go. And then Rupa Goswami prayed obeisances and the boy disappeared. Then he was feeling, I had a Lord in front of me, I could not recognize him. So if Rupa Goswami could not recognize, do you think we can do? Krishna may be here somewhere in the form of any living entity or anything for that matter, we cannot, unless, he gives the power, right? But he said, all the feelings apart, I need to go find him. So he goes there, he tried to, take a lot of Brajvasis help, and they started digging, they could not find. And they hear a voice, I think what I heard is a Balram voice, you go dig in this place, you will find it. And no surprise, when they dig at that place, they could find Govindji wonderfully there. And they started, worshipping Govindji beautifully. At the same time, in Bengal, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was thinking, I haven't heard from these Rupa and Sanatana very long time. He heard this news that they found Govinda deities, and he was also very happy. And he sent one of his personal servant, his name is Kashishwar Pandit, to go serve Rupa Goswami in his endeavor. And Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami is one of his disciples, Raja Man Singh. He built he was a general in the, he was working as a general in the army of Akbar. He built this temple, which is actually 7-story temple. But now, during the Aurangzeb invasion, it was, destroyed, and only I think 3 stories are left at this point. If you see, I will tell about Radharani in the Radha, Madan Mohan, who is the Radharani, right? So Radha, when both the deities appeared, there was no Radharani. Only Radha Govind was there, Radha Madan was there, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Gopal was there, right? And in Puri, what is the king name?
The one who was grooming?
Yeah.
Pratap.
His son really want to have Radharani besides both Radha Govind and Madan Mohan deities. So he personally had instructions on carved deities. He brought both the deities to Vrindavan to install with the Gopal and Govinda. And there was a festival mood at that time. They were all enjoying the play, enjoying the festival mood that Radharani has come. Apart from Krishna, we can also see with our eyes Radharani. But the night, the day before, the Pujari of Radha Madan Mohan, he got a dream. These people don't understand. Both of them are not Radharani. The small deity is me, and the other deity is Lalita Sakhi. So both of them should be residing in Radha Madan Mohan temple. So people did accept. They took both the deities of Radha and Lalita and installed next to Radha Madan Mohan temple. You can see on this here Lalita Sakhi and Radharani both are there. But where is Radharani for Govindaji? Because the king still wants to have another deity carved for Radharani and install again along with the Radha Govindaji. But he was instructing, carve the deity. Radharani came into his dream and said, you don't need to carve anything. I already exist in Puri Jagannath. In the Puri Jagannath temple, there is one deity, and people mistakenly treating us as Lakshmi and worshipping them as her as Lakshmi, but actually it's Radharani. And that Radharani came from one of the devotee from Radhanagar. So the king got Radharani and installed Radharani. So with this, and you can go and search in either Google or I can provide you these slides. You can get it. And don't miss going to Krishna Balram Mandir when you go to Vrindavan. This is must for all of our devotees. We have to take that.